What are the habits of a successful billionaire in the year 2022? I found examples and began to adjust my tendencies to align with those of moguls, eventually becoming an independent tycoon myself. Here are the top 5 habits that tycoons have in common. 1. Look for the best in every situation. When bad things happen, you may choose to see the best in them and be optimistic, or you can let them bring you down and distract you from your goals. Being optimistic is a choice that becomes a habit. As a real estate investor, I am constantly on the lookout for profitable investment opportunities. When the market falls, a large number of individuals become quite pessimistic about contributing and wait for it to rebound. This is not how tycoons operate by accident. They perceive the best and seek for the least expensive options. Similarly, when it's raining, depressed people are fearful that it won't last, so they stay inactive. I see the open door again and buy in a vertical pattern. This isn't just applicable to business. It's also the case when you see the best in others. Rich people get wealthy by focusing on solutions rather than problems. When you look for the best in every situation, you usually receive the greatest results. 2. Stop obsessing over other people's opinions. Because they are afraid of being judged by others, the great majority of people spend their whole lives suppressing their dreams. When I first started buying land and working full-time as a real estate investor, I had a lot of old friends and even family members who thought I was crazy. They would question why I didn't have a real job and warn me of the numerous risks associated with starting a business. I assumed that once I started making good money, everyone would see the light and acclaim me. Regrettably, even after establishing the viability of my firm, some associates placed judgment on me, claiming that I was now too cash disapproved. If your friends evaluate you, how much harsher will your adversaries be? In order to become a tycoon, I had to evict tenants, dismiss employees, and steal business from my competitors. As a result, people have called me considerably worse things than cash disapproved. In business, you must sometimes be extreme. You won't gain a lot of weight if you try to please everyone all the time. 3. You enjoy what you do. There is no quick way to become a tycoon. You must put in the time and work. I used to work more than 100 hours a week when I first started in land, and after a few months, I would lose money. It would have been terrible if I hadn't participated in the task, but because I like what I was doing, it didn't seem like I was working. I would spend every imaginable hour looking at houses, bringing deals, and transforming run-down constructions into wonderful homes for people. All things considered, this job may be really rewarding. But I enjoyed learning about everything and immersing myself in the industry. I used other people's money to achieve it, and the feeling of creating my own world was very addictive. I don't really believe you can make millions without being utterly reliant on your business and appreciating what you do. It is critical to choose a career that you are passionate about. Then, working will be an unusual pleasure for you, and you won't exhaust yourself trying to get rich. 4. Constantly replace yourself. You actually want to find people to handle the day-to-day operations of your firm so that you may build it up to a huge size. After 2 or 3 years of being a business visionary, I was doing everything myself, from finding properties to supervising renovations and dealing with tenants to finishing the accounts. When I had 6 properties, it was practically a full-time job just to sustain what I had already built. At this point, I began to supplement myself with coworkers in order to save time. When I systemized the business, I didn't stop for a second to enjoy the easy money. I successfully built the organization. You will never be a mogul unless you have a good group around you, which you may achieve by understanding the proclivity to supplant oneself. This entails systemizing all you do and then preparing others to undertake your work. You can replicate this encounter until your company makes millions. 5. Put gratitude into practice. Make a habit of being thankful for anything wonderful in your business and in your life. When you do this in an almost otherworldly manner, a growing amount of favorable things will continue to come your way. Being grateful will also put you in a good mood, and you will be a lot more pleasant to be around. I saw that a huge majority of my company rivals would disparage their occupants. They joke about being hypersensitive to the people around them. This astounded me because its people were the ones who had to pay for their extravagant lifestyles. I opted to cultivate a grateful attitude toward my tenants, which resulted in them staying in my homes for considerably longer periods of time and paying their rent on time. A small gift at Christmas might go a long way, and my appreciation began to permeate all aspects of my business. I saw that, in addition to being happier, my clients were more steadfast, and my employees were eager to work more diligently. Appreciation is a skill that all successful businesses should master. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and support us.